South Whidbey Yacht Club is a real essence of a family club. There's lovely people of all ages.
We just go have fun and play with our boats.
I've always loved the water. I guess that's just a Northwest kid thing. Just being out in the water with the waves and being able to be in a boat that doesn't have a big loud stinky motor on the back is even better.
I'm Lisa Irwin. I'm Vice Commodore of the South Whidbey Yacht Club, which is a virtual yacht club on South Whidbey Island that started about 15 years ago by a group of friends that did not have a marina but had a love of boating and had boats and decided they needed to put that all together and have a social organization that has educational mission and a mission to involve the community and to have fun and to learn about safe boating.
Our yacht club is really an all-volunteer outfit. At the beginning of the year, we divvy up the duties, and then people just do it because they love it and have a good time doing it.
One of the things that I really like about the club is how much we can get out to the community with the teaching. And now racing. We're drawing people into racing.
We usually have somewhere around a dozen or so boats, both lasers, small fast, and San Francisco Pelicans, bigger and slower.
What I love about sailing is the feeling of being on the water and using the wind itself to control your movement, and it's combining intuitive skills with more geometric skills and analytical skills. The racing not only gets you out there with a lot of people to do it together, but it improves your skills.
We set up courses with a bunch of buoys and a start-finish line, and then we wave some flags and blow some horns. Then they sail the course and we record the finish order. We keep track of the scores for the whole summer, and at the end of the summer we have prizes.
Nobody really takes it seriously, so the racing is a huge amount of fun. It doesn't matter, you know, if you don't win. There's always the party afterwards. You can tell tall tales of your prowess on the race course.
South Whidbey Yacht Club has a Learn to Sail program, and it's broad in that it teaches both adults in a June program, and kids in the youth program is in July. And the adult program is really a fun thing if you haven't gotten involved, if it's one of those things on your checklist or your bucket list to get out and come on a boat, learn the basics of sailing, and get a ride. We use a 12-foot called a Pelican type sailboat, kind of big and wide and stable, pretty darn safe, and you get the thrill of moving a boat around under wind power only. In July we start the kids program, and it runs, there's 3 different sessions, but each one is a 1-week day camp.
Well, I started sailing with the yacht club when I was 10. I did the first class, which was in the El Toros, small little boats that all the beginner kids sail on. I did that and I enjoyed it tremendously, you know, to be out on the water in those little boats. At some point in there, we bought our own laser, my family did, and then I started actually sailing and racing with the yacht club. I started helping during the summer classes with like hauling boats and driving the safety boats, and then I did my first year as actually instructing the kids during the summer. So the last 2 years I did that, and I'm coming back this year to do that again.
South Whidbey Yacht Club does a lot of fun things. We have a big picnic in the summertime, a big seafood picnic, and we all gather around, and that's our meeting for the month of July. We also once a year get dressed up and have a ball, usually at the country club. The South Whidbey Yacht Club also is big in kayaking. We have a group of kayakers. They have outings, and later this year they're going to have an overnight kayaking session at one of the resorts up in the San Juans. The fishermen in the South Whidbey Yacht Club once a year charter a bunch of boats and go out on the far corners of Vancouver Island.
I put forward a proposition that we have an environmental policy within the club so that we monitor our use of things that are hazardous to the environment. A couple of years ago, as a result of having some difficulties in launching and retrieving boats at Holmes Harbour down at the Freeland Dock, we decided to remodel the dock itself, and we put together a team of people and we assembled it all and put new facades on the side of the dock so that it was easier for the boats to come in and launch, and that's been a big success. I started sailing when I was 10. My dad taught me. It's something I thank him for every day.
These people have been in my life for such a long time. Like I said, I started at like 10 in the classes.
If you want to know what we enjoy the most though, my wife and I, we enjoy the social content. We moved here in 2004 from Vermont and didn't know anybody. And now we have all these great friends.
The one thing we all have in common is our love and passion for the water environment that we live in. Some passion about our boats and our sailing in some cases, but just being on the water is what's really important.